Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So, this is the next video, or I guess a part 2 in the Back to Basics series that I'm doing. And just a little disclaimer, if you didn't see the first one yet, I have a horrible cough that I am actually getting over. Oopsies, hold on. No. So I'm going to try not to cough through the video, but if I do apologize. I have my little paper towel here so I can cough into it, so hopefully it won't be that loud. I also have my water. And another thing is, it is July 3rd. Not sure when this video is actually going to be uploaded, but tonight, all day actually, there's been fireworks all day long. Actually, since June. I don't know, people around here are just crazy, and they get really excited for this time of year. So I'm looking at the time, and it's like a little after 11 p.m. and I still hear fireworks. And I live right next to a park where a lot of people like to go and set off their fireworks. See, as you can see. Oh gosh, so I hope it's not too bothersome, and I do apologize, but I have such a great idea in my head that I kind of don't want to wait. And even if I did wait until tomorrow, for some reason, they're still going to be there. And it's still going to be somewhat annoying. A lot annoying. All right. Anyways, back to this. Let's try to concentrate. Let's not try to let that kind of dampen the mood. So in the last video, we made the cover. I only did a couple extra things. We left it. This was the last thing that I did. I added this little, I don't know, tag. Tag? Label. That's the word I'm looking for, label. I added the label to the front. Didn't do anything to the back, but I did do a few things on the inside. Now, I put these here because I do want these to be on the front, and we're probably going to alter them at some point, but just so I remembered, I put them in here. And as you can see, I added a butterfly there, and then I just added some crocheted lace across the top, just so it wasn't so plain. So that's everything that we've done with the cover. So now what I want to do is I want to get the papers together, and that way I can show you how I organize my papers and things. So when I used to do my traveler's notebook size junk journals, typically, and sometimes there was more, sometimes there was less, but usually I would do around 15 pages. That would be 60 pages altogether, like 60 sides, because when you count a book, this would be page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So if you do 15 times 4, that's 60. So it's going to be a 60-page journal that we're doing. And I tried to do, well, let me just show you the papers that I have. So I have some book pages, I have some music here. So these will be kind of like half pages. I have this coffee dye paper, so we're going to use that. Then these are all like the regular 8.5 by 11. So I have 3 of these, and it's like a craft. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Why are we not focused? There we go. So we have 3 craft colored cardstocks. I have, why does this keep doing that? Sorry. Vellum. And then I have 3 coffee dyed pages, and then I have these 12 by 12 sheets that we're going to fold up and cut down. So these are also going to be pocket pages too, and I'll get more into that when we get there. So I thought let's start with the little pages. They're probably going to be pretty easy to put to fold, because basically when we fold them in half, they're, I think, just going to fit. I think. But, whoa, that was a big one. Yeah, see? So we have enough room still. So this one's good. Let's try this one. I think this one might be okay also. That is okay. This one definitely okay. So there's a little tiny one there. And then we'll do this one. Now this one I'm not sure about, so let's just measure. And it's a little too big. But what I'm going to do, don't fret, I'm just going to cut it right above. Oh gosh, it's just so loud. And those ones, those loud ones, they're not even fireworks really, if you think about it. They're just like loud, annoying things, noisemakers. All right, let's just measure this again. And we might still have to cut it. See, it's still, right now it is fine. But a lot of times you're still going to have to cut down the pages once everything is kind of said and done. Now this one, I wanted, let me just see. I'm going to put my pages, let me move my phone. Okay, put my pages here. This one, what I wanted to do is, you know, leave it like this, but let's measure. You know what? Let me think about this first. Hold on. Where's my ruler? It's 8 1/4. So I'm thinking if we measure our pages, see it's 8 1/4 tall. If we measure everything at 8 inches, that way it's going to leave a little on the top and a little on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to measure. What did we said 8. Actually, it's going to be roughly about, let's just do that line right there. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because obviously, you know, it's too wide, I'm going to wait until we find out where in the signature this is going to go. And then I'm going to fold this, you know, either this way or this way, depending. So, all right, keep that for now. Now, these ones are actually going to all be pretty easy because we know, actually, I was going to say, I haven't done one of this size in such a long time. I don't even remember. I used to know the measurements off the top of my head. You know what? Let's cut them 8 by 8, these pages. Yeah, because we know the height's going to be 8. And really, if I do 8, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do them 8 by 8. So, let's see. I'm going to do 8. And I know that this is kind of like the long way around to do it, but my trimmer, as I've said many times before, it doesn't always cut straight. So I like to measure my lines first. Okay. So I'm going to cut everything down and then we'll fold them. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so let me get, since these are all pretty much the same size, I'm going to cut these together. And so we have 8 by 8. And some people like to tear their pages. I've actually done a couple journals where I tore all the pages, which leaves a really neat edge. Let's see. So that's definitely a possibility. If you want to tear your pages, you can definitely do that too. All right. Let me see. So that's 8 by 8. And all these little strips that I'm cutting off, save them because we can do stuff with them. Like to make like little booklets and, you know, stuff like that. However, hold on, just cut this. Sometimes I don't save these strips. You can, and you can make little tiny paper ruffles if you want, but if I do that, then I really just start hoarding everything, and I don't want to do that. So I save these because these are great to make, even this one, but these are great to make like booklets and stuff like that. So that's why we're gonna save those. Okay, so now these, let's start with this one first. Let me see something. If we said 8, so 8 is right here. However, hold on. No, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like talking out loud, but I'm sort of thinking at the same time. I was trying to see something. Okay. What I was thinking is these are going to be our pockets. So I just did the height 8, and then I just folded up, which is technically, what is it, 4 because it's 12? Yeah, so it's a little under 4. Let me see what 8 is this across this way. Actually, if I cut it right there. All right, let me just cut that. And of course, we're gonna save the little piece off that that we cut from here, because of course this is gonna be a nice little, oh, actually, you know what? This could be a little pocket itself, you know? Glue this side, have the pocket there. So this, yep, we're definitely saving. We'll save it on all of them. But let me just show you so you can see. Once we fold this like this, so it's like a page, and then when it opens, here's the pocket, and here's, well, you know, obviously, but there'll be pockets here and here. And it would be kind of cool if we did, you know, something like this. Hold on, let me just see what that looks like. You know, and that, and then that'd be a kind of a cool pocket. Yeah, okay. So I like this, and then let's do one on this side like that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so those are finished. Now this, oh my gosh, it scares me every time one of those big ones goes off. All right, now since this one, it's a pattern, and I don't know if you can actually see the pattern. It's a map, or like a globe type thing. So if we did it like this stuff is going to be upside down. But let's try just doing it like this, and then we can always decorate this part. So that'd be kind of cool. All right, so let's measure 8, which is going to be right about there. And then, oh my gosh, ay, ay, ay. I don't know if that scares you, but it scares me. Okay, now we did this way on the last one, but let's have the pockets on the outside, you know, like this way. So first, let's cut down this. So, you know, we'll have a little strip that we're actually going to turn into a little pocket, which is so awesome. Let me cut this down. Okay, and here's our little strip that we're going to hold on to, and then we're going to do like that, so that way the pocket's on the outside. And I mean, maybe I'll do something like that, I'm not sure. Let's just keep it for now like this. All right, so we have one more, and then where am I at for time? Okay, not bad. Now this one, again, it's a directional piece, but what I want to do, let's see. I'm having an idea here. All right, what I'm going to do first is I want to measure the 8, and I'm actually going to cut it. Hold on, why is this wiggly? Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Where's my little line? right there. Okay. Alrighty. So for this one, what I want to do, let me just see if this is going to work, which I think it will. I'm just going to put it like that. That way, see, the directionality is still the same. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So, oh, actually, I forgot to cut it down first. That's okay. We can cut it down right now. Just gonna do 8. You know what? I want to try something. Let's try. Hold on, I can't see that way. All right, so I'm just gonna line up the ruler, and I also want to try tearing it. There we go. Perfect. That was easy. And again, we're saving these pieces because we're going to use these back in the journal. All right. So am I going to do pockets like this, or am I going to do pockets like this? Oh, I like that actually. Okay. So we're going to, actually what I'm going to have to do first is probably glue it. No, you know what? I'm going to wait because, and I'll tell you why, and I don't know if it will make sense to you why I'm going to wait, but I'll tell you the reasoning behind it, because sometimes when you put all the pages together, you're going to have to cut a little bit of the ends off so they're not sticking out, because sometimes, you know, they're all different lengths, and I like to try to even it out as much as I can. So I'm not going to glue it, because if I glue it and I have to trim some of this off, then it's just going to kind of cut where the glue is anyway. So we're going to wait on that. Okay, so we have all our pages together. All we have to do now is, all right, fold these ones. And since these are 8 by 8, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to fold each one and put it over. All right. And then I'll probably put the pages together in the order that I want, and then we'll stop the video there. But I'll actually also show you what I mean by sometimes each page is a little, it sticks out a little bit, so it might need to be trimmed. Oh gosh. I almost feel like I'm in a video game, like a shoot 'em up video game or something. I want to do the vellum this way, so the stripes are that. Okay, so normally what I do, if I have pages that are like kind of the same, I try to organize it a little bit. All right, so I have that. This is the cover. Let me put that aside. They have the small pages, and then we have these here. Okay. So the first one I usually like, oh, you know what? I want to do it different this time. I think I'm going to do the vellum first. I am. Okay, so we're going to do the vellum. Then let's do a coffee dyed. And then I'm going to do a little one, and I'm just going to put it up here. And let's do this one. And we'll do that. And I'm going to put this one here, because of course, you know, we're going to fold it in once we realize, you know, like figure out where exactly we're going to put everything. So I'm basically kind of just staggering everything. There's no real rhyme or reason where you put any of your, like, where you will go and put any of your stuff. I just like random, I like to put them just randomly. My gosh, scared me. Okay, so this is going to be my middle, so let's find a little place for the little one here. Sorry. Oh, how about right here? Oh gosh. Whew. Scary. Okay. So we know this is going to be here. However, let me see. I'm going to fold this. Not all the way in. I know where the last page is going to be, so it's going to be a little bit further in, just in case we have to cut some, which I really believe that we will have to. Okay. All right, so let's fold everything back. So see what I mean, how it's a little bit uneven? We're going to have to cut that down, but let's just see how it all looks. So there it is so far. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll cut all these evenly off camera because we're at 21 minutes already. But at least you got to see kind of how I choose my papers, how I personally cut them down. Everybody, I want to hear, are we in focus? Hello? I feel like I'm out of focus. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. So I'm not going to wave my hands around because I think that's what's making it out of focus. But at least you got to see how like I choose my papers, how I cut them down, how I decide, you know, like what's going to go where. But I mean, there was really no special way of putting your papers together. You can put them together however you want to put them together. But it's really pretty simple. And like you saw, I don't do a lot of like real measuring with my paper trimmer. I do all my measuring with my ruler. Excuse me. And even like the little ripping technique, that actually is pretty cool too. And it also leaves a nice edge. So that's one way you can do it also. So that's, yeah. And then, so that's what we have here. And I like this vellum in the front. That's kind of neat because there's a pocket here, because normally my first page is always a pocket. But since there's a pocket here, I don't want two pockets next to each other. So I might do like some sort of like sew on some lace or something. That's a possibility. I don't know. We'll get into that once we start to decorate the pages. But so that's the basics really of putting the journal together. When we come back in my next video, I don't know what I'll do. I actually have to think while this video is uploading. But I don't know. I will figure it out. So I think I will stop for this video. I hope you enjoyed crafting along with me in this one. And you know, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.